Let's meet the Garcias. They're what we call thrivers. They have savings for a rainy day, like when their car breaks down or when their twins need braces, and they're on track to meet their financial goals. Now meet Melissa. She and her family are what we call strugglers. Melissa has 2 jobs and feels more financially stretched. She sometimes relies on credit cards or loans from her family to pay rent and dips into her limited savings to cover expenses for her children. How did both families get here? Let's take a look. Growing up, the Garcias parents were also thrivers. Their community was a great place to live, with good jobs, good teachers, and families that provided a solid start for their children. Melissa grew up in a neighborhood where many were strugglers. The local schools were unfunded, while jobs, healthy food stores, and services were scarce. She often had to look after her siblings while her parents worked late. The Garcias graduated from college with very little debt. They were also lucky to enter the workforce before the Great Recession, making it easier to find jobs. Melissa worked just as hard, but finished high school as the recession was getting underway and wasn't able to start college. Good jobs were much harder to come by. Over the years, these kind of situations added up for Melissa, acting as headwinds that forced her to struggle for every opportunity she could find. For the Garcias, however, the situations acted as tailwinds, pushing them toward opportunity. All over America, core factors such as when you were born and entered the job market, race, ethnicity, educational opportunities, and parental well-being have huge influences in deciding whether someone's a thriver or a struggler. Unfortunately, any negative impacts don't stop with the individual, but will also affect their children and their children's children. But there is reason to be hopeful. Businesses can make it easier for families to save. Financial institutions can increase access to helpful products, and governments can ensure that policies and systems are in place at work, in communities, and at schools to make it easy for families to get ahead and stay ahead. More than ever, we know the many different ways to help families thrive, and when all sectors work together in a positive way, we really can help families like Melissa's. Let's strengthen the financial future of families, communities, and the nation. Get started at strongfinancialfuture.org.